Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate. Well, hello, everybody. I am Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and Happy New Year. I am here for another edition of All Signs Love Readings. And yes, I'm back. My travels have all ended, and I am back in gear here over at Harmonia. So today we're going to have a special edition here. Hello, Teresa. Welcome back. And we'll be back to our regular All Signs Love on Friday night as well. And on Sunday, we're going to have the general that is popping up. So the what's for the week ahead. So lots of live. I wanted to do a kind of pop-up live today because we're going to see, well, a specific person on your mind, what their current feelings are and what their next moves are. And tomorrow evening, we will have a special edition here since we are going to see how that plays here. And not everybody here is in a connection. We're going to let the dice roll tomorrow evening for singles or connection. So if you're single and looking for new love, that may be for you tomorrow evening. Like I said, the dice are going to roll. We'll see how many single readings we get, but we also have the chance here for connections, or if we roll a double, we'll have both. So that should be fun live tomorrow evening. That's going to be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. But let's get started here for the true feelings for you as I can't believe we're on 2026. Can you believe it? We're here. We're here, guys. This is it. All right, let's get started here. We're going to start off with Capricorn. Happy birthday out there to my Cappies. Reminder when you're looking at these readings, guys, to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. And if you are cross-watching for the other sign, you're going to have to mirror or flip the story around. It's just how it works here, okay? We also have a donation for unlocking that. That is back. So if you unlock with a donation this morning or afternoon or whatever time it is here, because I have so many different people watching at different time zones. But we do have an unlock faded dice roll here. So if that gets unlocked, all we need is 5 donations and you will be the sponsor of this live and we'll have another collective bonus. Okay, let's get started. Let's see what's going on here for Capricorn. Capricorn, you are up. Let's call in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters, spirit, if we can hone in to the collective, whether they're watching the live or the replay, and the person on their mind. We can specifically hone in on Capricorn's energy. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Here we go. How are you showing up? No reversals, not just yet. We have strength. Okay. How is your person showing up? We have, wow, 2 major arcana cards. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Let's see what's in between the two of you before I dive into the story of see if this is your fit. We have lightning. Oh man, this is the tower moment. This is the tower moment, guys. This is usually something unexpected. Lightning struck, a sudden change here in this dynamic, a surprise. What's the surprise here? Separation. So currently, this is a Capricorn who separated from an individual. I do feel that the separation, wow, I mean, how your person feels, divine timing is at play. This person does definitely feel and it's interesting how it is the Reaper here. It looks like the Grim Reaper to me, but we have Taurus and we have also Scorpio and Aquarius and Leo energy more. But there's something here with this wheel that makes me feel that this individual is going through the dark night of the souls. So definitely you've woken this person up. And some of you, the courage here was to walk away. Yeah. Took massive amount of resilience here for you. But I feel for this Capricorn, man, whatever this argument was, whatever the last contact was with this individual, your pride was definitely humbled in a massive way. All right. Let's see how this person currently feels for you. Reversals are now up. Their feelings. Oh, we have the Empress here reversed. Okay. Their hidden feelings. We have the Four of Pentacles here reversed. You know, this is the classic case, Capricorn, of an individual. Oh, look, we got the Tower twice. You literally got the Tower twice here, okay? But with these all being reversed, and no, this deck is not reversed, but we're going to look at all these upright. This individual here is still hung up on a version of you that overgave, who clung, who chased, and now it's this energy here of pulling back. And so they are ruminating very much so, Capricorn, on how things used to be or how you have changed. And maybe that's something here that this individual is stuck upon. They definitely feel the loss of you in the presence. I do feel like you have this person blocked. But others of you, you may be entertaining another relationship too. So this person here kind of feels taken aback. It was something that they were not expecting. I just think that this individual kind of kept you on the back shelf. All right. They may have been entertaining other relationships as well. But I just feel the thing that here that's hidden is this individual here wishes that they didn't get caught, or they wish that they put some kind of attention on you to keep you on that shelf. Ooh. All right, let's see what their next move is here. Are they going to be Spirit? And we're going to use the dice here. This lets me know if it's going forward or if it's going backwards or if it's faded with doubles. Evens means forward motion. Odds means backward motion here, Capricorn. Yeah, this person is definitely at odds. They're keeping their options open. It's not saying that you're not an option. This individual just feels that the space is something that's going to be revisited. What they're leaning into now is the fact that you have liberated yourself. You have created this change. Again, this five can also be, fives are all about transformation, change, death, energy, Scorpio energy. But I also feel that energy of that tower again. It almost feels like you got three towers here. Maybe you gave this person three times or three times a shot, but this is something here where you're doing no more. This is something that you had to free yourself for. So this individual is feeling the pull, and that's at two of Pentacles. Sorry, the two on here reminds me of the Two of Pentacles, which is that core alignment here. I feel like this individual had a tendency to juggle their emotions, but also juggle you between two individuals, per se. All right, let's see what their next move is here. Now that we know that this person here is not necessarily stepping forward, they're still going backwards in the sense. Happy New Year, Shelley. Happy New Year, Isis. Welcome. Let's clarify this. The Ace of Swords. I do feel this person is hoping you will open the door of communication, or if there are mutual people involved, I feel this is a person here who would ask about you through others, and you may hear it through hearsay versus, well, them actually doing something. This is kind of pointing the finger at you. You know, how could Capricorn do this to me? Yeah, man, this person's really stuck on it, aren't they? They really are. They're feeling totally exiled. This is something here where you have escaped. You have moved forward. You didn't want to lock yourself in that anymore. And it did feel like this person here left you for dead when you were in this connection. All right. Verify that tower energy. The Hangman. You know, it's getting more and more uncomfortable as this individual is forced to look at their own motives, at themselves in the mirror. But I also feel this energy of this person spiraling, going a little bit into that dark night of the souls, gaining a new perception of you. Also, all of the fears here, projection here of abandonment, exile is kind of being forced upon them. They're looking at it. They're looking at it. They're reevaluating that. All right, let's see what the sign of advice here is for you moving forward. This is for you, and then we'll get into their higher self message. 10 of Cups. This is for you. By breaking this, you have allowed yourself to be in more aligned connections, whether this is with friends, whether this is in a new relationship. It's your happiness. It's your community. Some of you, the best thing you got out of this are the children. But this is you being supported. And this is something that this individual, the well, feels the distance, feels the emotions, but also wishes that this is them. And so there's this energy here because of you wanting to receive equally, in a sense of communication, of receiving, and not everything has to be equal, like 50-50, but there's something here of how unfair it was when it came to coming together. And although you wanted that with this individual, you're seeing the illusion of it, of how it brought you to the connections that are there for you. So this has created space for the right connections for you. All right, what their higher self would say to you, and this is by Auntie. All right. I care, but this feels heavy in a way I can't carry right now. I don't know how to fix it without losing myself. So I'm choosing distance, not because you didn't matter, but because I don't have the energy to keep explaining why I'm stuck. And this individual is pretty much stuck. All right, Capricorn, that's what I have for you. Don't forget your birthday reading was released yesterday live and in the vault over at Harmonia Friends Club. So you get 2 bonus readings. But if not, we're going to move on here to Aquarius. Don't forget to like, guys. I do appreciate it. Thanks for sharing out, Isis. I know it's been a hot minute here since I've been live. So I do appreciate it. I'll be back regularly again on Fridays and Sundays. We have Aquarius up next. Did you all enjoy your New Year's? What did everybody do? Did anybody go out? Or did you stay home? I stayed home. It was a Stranger Things New Year's for me. I am live early today because it's New Year's. And I am doing this is a bonus live, Isis, because it's New Year's Day. So I figured as people wake up, it's going to be a late start for them. Some people stayed up. They're not used to staying up late, I can do so because it's a holiday. You didn't like the ending? I felt like it was a very much a homage to John Hughes, to be honest. Like I felt like there was a lot to do with the Breakfast Club. I don't know. The 3 different relationship statuses, meaning like the ones who were graduating, the younger crew, and then of course the older ones who were adults, felt like, I don't know, it just felt very much like John Hughes, like a John Hughes 80s movie. But without giving anything away or spoiling it, I was not a fan of a lot of it, but I did like some of the quotes and things that they said at the end. But they left huge things open, like confusing. It was almost equivalent to Lost for me. Yeah, Breakfast Club definitely was there. Breakfast Club and St. Elmo's Fire. That's what it reminded me of. All right, Aquarius, you ready? Let's get to it. Aquarius, you are up. Think of your person. Spirit, what is going on between Aquarius and this person? Aquarius, how are you showing up? Remember, no reversals. Knight of Cups. Well, you're open, loving. So cups are all about receiving. So you're very open. Okay. This person. Wow. Well, dang. The Ace of Cups. This person loves you. Right? There's a lot of openness. All right. Let's see what's between the two of you. I mean, it looks good. We'll see. We'll see what's going on between the Aquarius and their person, though. Why does it feel like you're afar? Look at this engagement ring. Well, dang. Partnership. It doesn't mean you're getting engaged, but some of you, this is about higher level of commitment with a person. Talking, interested, conversing more, awaiting messages, arriving. There's a deep connection here with this individual. Why do I feel like you are at a distance from this person, though? Are you communicating a lot online? Are you spying on one another? I just feel like there's a lot of back and forth messages. All right, let's see how this person currently feels. How does Aquarius person currently feel? I mean, minus that they have a lot of love for you. They definitely see this offer. They're holding this offer. They're holding this relationship close to their heart, for sure. Reversals are now up. Current feelings. Oh my gosh, Aquarius, that's you. This person here wants to bridge the gap. I feel with the star too, there's something about a reconciliation. Some of you have reconciled with somebody or you're in the midst of it. But it's the differences. Now, we also have this energy here of someone trying to control a little bit. Okay. Like, I don't know. Is there somebody here in the way? Is there somebody in the way here of this connection? Could also be a past version of you or this individual. All right. But they think highly of you. What else? The Hierophant here reverse. So you two have very different backgrounds. Could be dealing with a Taurus. Could even be at different locations. Again, I'm feeling the distance again. Commonplace. But this also says that this individual sees you as someone entirely different and views you as someone who's refreshing. Yeah. But in a good way. It's like, I think that this person has, like, if there's other people in the room, they would be the one who would be caught staring at you, Aquarius. This person here is very, like, in awe sometimes. Some of you met this individual through work or through mutual friends or community of some sort. But the Five of Swords, slaughter of the green men, did hearken. So there's something here. Oh, did you have an argument or did somebody get in the way? I feel like Aquarius, somebody got in the way of this connection. Wow, dang. This person's heavily thinking about it. This could be a reconciliation or desire for a reconciliation. Next moves here for you. Oh, before we do the next moves, let's see how close they are with this next moves. Almost forgot. Isis, you might need to remind me. I gotta do the dice before. Oh man, this is such a spiritual connection. It's a double. You got 2 6s. All right. I do feel like this is fated, but this is definitely karma that is also being erased in this connection. Not erased, but cleared. So something here is pivoting or changing. It's a turning point. Something's unfolding here. But we're going to see, because 6s are all about communication, but also alignments, cooperation, togetherness. And the two of you, this person here is looking at this connection as wanting to reunite or wanting to clear the air, have a discussion with you. Okay. So they're definitely feeling it out. But I feel that this individual loses momentum because it's not that they don't have a lot of love for you. They do. I do feel that this person is afraid of rejection, is afraid of repeating the same cycle with you, that it's going to start all over again. And I want to say that there is somebody here in the way, whether it is family or friends. It seems like a unit that causes the disruption of this connection, because the two of you, look, there's that other person here that's just kind of hanging up there. I feel like there's someone here who either is giving Aquarius bad advice to them, or wanting to keep them in a version that they used to be, but they see something entirely different with you. It's like, it's not that they don't want this connection. They just see it as impossible almost. Gosh, impossible. Maybe some of you have talked about engagement with this individual or up-leveling this relationship before, but it almost feels like forbidden love, or it's impossible. Maybe this person's, I hope not, but they might be in another connection. If it's not family that's in the way or something work involved, it could be another connection. Could have been this timing of bad timing. But this is wanting to reconcile, and this individual here is feeling the loss of you. Doesn't feel like they've been in the presence of you. Is definitely ruminating and holding on to that tightly, but they're holding on tightly to the differences of repeating the same scenario. Next move here with the Five of Swords, Judgment. Dang. I do feel that this individual, they're not going to be quick with whatever this connection is. This individual is leaving something about their past. But in order to do so, it's almost like they're hoping that you will hold on or wait. Not that I ever will tell you to do that, but this is how this person feels. They kind of have you in a safe time capsule. So this individual is hoping that even with the distance, even with the time, even with the separation, that whatever is revisited, it is that you two are in this together and that this up-leveling can happen. So there's a lot of fantasy with this individual, but it's not grounded. And a lot of it is because they're repeating same patterns here or clearing karmic connections here in that sense. All right. What advice here do we have for you before we look at their higher self message to you? What advice does Spirit have for you, Aquarius, regarding this individual? The World. Wow. It's closure, but in a good way, because you see the connection for it is the distance is needed. We have a lot of different signs here, but all the elements are here really. But we have Leo, we have your sign Aquarius here, Taurus, and we have Scorpio. But there's something here about creating closure. And maybe some of you needed to create your own closure so that you could move on or move forward. But I do feel this energy of this person here, like you are the one that got away for sure. But also, this person still dreams of this connection. This person here still desires this reunion of some sort here. And I think there's a part of you that hoped for a better shot of it too. But man, with the Hierophant coming twice, this is divine timing. These are spiritual lessons that are coming in place. And also Spirit is asking you, with this up level, with this closure that you've created for yourself, are you ready to be committed to and open to relationships that are more aligned to you, that are there in the aspect of not keeping away? Because I do feel like this person here let something or someone get in the way, and it could even be their ego in that place. All right, their message to you, Aquarius. I know I act detached, but that's not the whole story. You got under my skin in a way I didn't plan. I don't want to overthink this into nothing. I do want to talk honestly, even if it's awkward, even if it changes things, but I'm scared. So that's what we got here for this individual. All right, Aquarius, if this resonates, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget your reading also got released this week over at Harmonia Friends Club. And we're going to move on to Pisces. Pisces is up next. Yes, thank you, Isis. We do have a target goal for an additional bonus reading. And that's going to be rolled by the Zodiac dice right on over here. We always have a collective one, but if we unlock it today, we will have another reading. And all you got to do is hit that target. Hit that target. It's going. Only on YouTube, though. Pisces is up. Pisces. Whoops, I just dropped a card. Hold on. Not only did I drop the card, the Four of Pentacles came flying out across the room. It just went. Phoom. No, we have not done, Danielle, we have not done Libra yet. We started off with Capricorn. We're going in order. Look at your other placements as well. Right now, I'm just throwing cards all over the place. All right, let's see what's going on for Pisces spirit. Pisces, think of your person. Let's see what the current energy is between the two of you. Remember, no reversals. Not on initial story play. Pisces, how are you showing up? The sun. Leo energy. Happy. Glowing. Smiling. And this person. Oh. The hangman. But this glowing energy is usually the sun. Why do I feel like this person here is in deep thought about you? All right, let's see what's going on between the two of you. But have they been like in snail's pace? Because I always see the hangman as a 4. Yeah, I do. I just see it as a 4, you know? So there's something that this person's been stuck on. They're stuck on you. Oh, they ran. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. They ran. Yep, I'll do the dice. I usually do the dice after the first row. Thanks, Isis. Self-indulgence. This person doesn't feel good enough. I mean, they see you, but they won't. It's almost like they don't want to validate it. I do feel like this person here is running, but it's like if you run them, then they want you to chase them. Maybe you're not chasing this individual, and that's why they're sitting here sulking about it. All right. How they currently feel about you. Reversals are now up. Oh, boy. The Ace of Pentacles here reversed. Well, you took your power back. This individual is absolutely shocked. This is a little bit similar to Capricorn's energy. Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. And the Knight of Wands. So it's almost like this individual is like, come and get it. I'm over here. But they're waiting patiently. But even as you get closer, this is a person here who would still run. So this person is a player. I mean, that's what they do. They play games. I think this individual is very attracted to you. Could even be friends with benefits. But right now, they are not looking for long-term commitment. Commitment phobe in a huge way. All right. God, yeah, they are. But guess what? This person, there's something here about the communication. They felt the change. They knew that you wanted more, Pisces, in this connection. They knew. But there's something about liking the idea of being seen, being heard, being validated. They didn't have to put a lot of effort. So this individual, in order to keep that effort with you, they started to test it. Because I don't think that this individual, it's almost like they're in awe with the fact that you are interested in them, because they don't typically get that kind of attention. And if they do get that kind of attention, they would self-sabotage it, because this is a person here who does not believe they deserve it. But that's not your problem. This is something on them. All right, let's see the momentum here with the dice. Are they moving forward? Are they moving forward? So if we get here an even number, it's forward motion. If it's odd, they're stepping back a little bit. If it's double, it's something about it being faded. Okay, so there is forward motion. There is. Okay. Now this is different, because I feel like this person's forward motion is a kind of to throw some bait at you. It's not necessarily something, it's like, I feel like they're taking, maybe they're a fisherman. I don't know, but I feel like they're fishing. This is a person here who would do a text message to you going, hey, how's it going? Or, hey, I miss you, but nothing beyond that. They're sticking to the ground of you filling in the gaps, you doing the rest, you saying, hey, how about we get together? Hey, how about I come over? This is not a person here who's going to just say, I'm going to come all over there. So there is communication here. 6 is also about communication coming together. This could also just be a booty call. Let's see what their next move is here with this. Yeah. Forge ahead with the Knight of Pentacles here. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight. But here's the thing. This is not an individual here who is yet ready, because with this being underneath the Ace of Pentacles here reversed tells me that this person here chooses to be single or likes to see what else is out there, because they're kind of in this selfish need here of, and some of them may just be focused on work, but what they work on, it has to do for what's best for them. That's the long-term goal. What else here with this Knight of Pentacles? Yeah. The Two of Wands here reverse. So this individual, by creating this space, is definitely watching you, seeing if there's other individuals that are circling around you. I do feel like this person tends to get jealous if they see that you're moving on, or if you're having some kind of glow up. But again, this is a person here who's an opportunist, who wants to see if they still have a view of you. Some of you, I heard story view. So this is a person here who's peeking at your stories, but not necessarily liking it, loving it. It's just kind of like, I'm watching you, and you know it. You know it. You know this person's watching you. Yeah. There is a massive change that this individual is going through, and it is an ego death of some sort. Okay. Not that they can get rid of the ego, but I think that this person here may even come back to you saying how they've changed. Something's changed within their life. I also feel this person's bored. Scorpio energy. So there's this boredom energy here of, getting sick and tired of kind of raising the flag and hoping something comes or someone comes. But this person here isn't entertained anymore with what they are, having stepped forward. What advice here do you have for yourself with dealing with this person? The Emperor. Spirit wants you to remind you, do you want a knight who is not in? Or do you want an Emperor energy here, which is all 4 kings in one, who Aries energy here, who is aligned, who's accountable, and who takes actions here that, are giving, are received well. A lot of you, this is also about your masculine energy, about your inner authority, about your accountability, about you bossing up, about you maybe even doing leadership stuff. And it has nothing to do with a relationship. I know not a lot of you want to hear that, but this is about the fairness. This is also the protective energy here of a deep friendship, and responsibilities that go with it. And this is something I just feel like I'm talking to a Pisces here who wants true commitment, wants to have a growing family. And this is an individual here who's not committed to do so. And so Spirit's saying, what are you desiring? Because this is not something you're getting with that individual right now. The final message here from this individual here who is probably going to open communication with you. Okay. I feel you. That's the problem and the point. I'm tried to numb it, but it keeps coming back. I don't want fantasy anymore. I do want something grounded, but I'm overwhelmed by how much this stirs up things for me. I think this person is just an avoidant, especially when it comes to their emotions. All right, that's what I got here for Pisces. If this resonated for you, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side at Harmonia Friends Club, my membership area. Easy to get to. Just go to my website. We're going to move on to Aries next. Aries is up. Thanks all for you sharing. I do appreciate it. It has been a hot minute since I've been regularly live. Aries. Forget, guys, we got a goal going on. So once we start getting those donations, we can start applying that. Just need 5 of those for you to be a sponsor, and then we will unlock another collective bonus. There's always a collective bonus at the end, but there's a possibility of more. We also have a giveaway, which means, man, I was hoping Cora Bell, I should have emailed her to let her know. We got a giveaway as well that I have to pick a winner for today. Okay. Because we have Cora Bell Lane here who sponsored this, was the Relax and Reset Self-Care Basket. So I will be picking a winner before the collective bonus here. And we have a new giveaway that's coming up here for, well, it's going to be released tomorrow over at Harmonia Friends Club. And I'll talk about that a little bit later. Let's get to Aries first. All right, Aries, think of your person. Yeah, those extra bonus readings. Yeah, because you never know what if it's like going to hit the zodiac signs. It gives extra validation. Aries, Spirit, what is going on between Aries and their person? What is Aries' energy towards this connection? No reversals. 4 of Pentacles. Well, you're holding on tightly. This individual. My gosh, did you guys have a fight? Wishing things could be the way they used to be. Oh boy. What's between the two of you? Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistence, working on it. Okay, self-sabotage. You're working on your worth. You are. Meeting and conversing. I do feel like there's going to be an uncomfortable conversation coming up, and it has to do with a third party. This third party can be family. It can be friends. It can be another, hopefully not. But I think that you're trying to hold on how things used to be, where it wasn't where you felt jealous or you felt exiled in any sense. And this is something here where you're just trying to work on your foundation, your worth. And some of you, it's like, I almost feel like you're holding on to dear life just for your worth. All right, let's see how they feel for you. How does Aries person feel for them? Page of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. I mean, I feel that this individual does the same stuff over and over and over again, where they throw you something, throw you a bone, but then they hope that that's enough. But I feel like the Page of Pentacles with that is the 5 of Pentacles. And this individual leaves you out or makes you feel like the third wheel over and over and over again. And then there's this anticipation for you to be okay with it. What are they hiding from you? Ah, Taurus, Libra energy. I mean, this is another individual. They are. All right. Their attention is on another individual. And some of the other individual could just be themselves. But I do feel like this person here, I mean, when you have the Empress involved, it's it's all four queens in one. So someone is of high value to this individual. So in comparison, they give you the Page of Pentacles. They don't give you the Empress treatment, even if you are an emperor. This is an individual here who holds back. All right. It's kind of like, you come to me and it better be more than what I give to you. And it's like expectations, which is not a great energy. No, it's not. You hold the entire weight of this and they know it. And how this person feels is a burden with it. They don't care that it creates extra baggage for you. This is a person here who also is like, why complain about it? You know, this is definitely someone here who wants to have their cake and eat it too. I don't feel like they're willing to put any more effort into this. It's broken for them. It is. Let's see what the dice say for the next movement here. Let's see. If it's double, it means it's something regarding a spiritual connection here. If it's odds, it's backward motion. All right. We have a 10. So there's a rebirth here. Some of you have children with this person, but if not, there's assets here. So you could be living with this person. But there's that 4 again, right? This is a person here who says, all right, let's just have bygones be bygones and let's work it out. But it's really all about their energy worth your energy, because this person here is holding on to this old version of you and they don't like to see this alignment. All right. But there is communication here. Let's see what this next move is about. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles here. This is a person here who wants to look and reevaluate this opportunity here to set something straight here with you. Let's see what this hidden motive is, though. Listen, there is still someone else in this picture, Gemini, all right? This person here is going to offer you a peace offering, but it's not, I would be wary. 4, 5, 6. It's almost like, let's just be friends, or let's just make it the friend. Like there's someone else in this picture. It just simply is. I can't unsee this. So some of you are going to just have to look at your other readings if it's not a third party. But this person is devoted to another. You are the third party. Yeah, you are. Their next motion here is to go towards their happiness. They want to have the choice of how they move forward. You know, how they want to reconcile with you is say, hey, you know, maybe they're there for the children. Maybe they're there in some aspect here of building it the way they want to. But this is also a person here who looks and evaluates the worth of another. You know, they're seeing another, or they're looking at the freedom here of up leveling. Some of them, they're choosing themselves, you know, their career, whatever it is. All right. What advice do we have for this Aries who's dealing with this kind of person? The Queen of Cups. Well, here's the thing. This is your advice. This is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You may have that in your chart, but she's very loving. She's very empathetic, and she's very devoted. And she also can hold her emotions back. She's an incredible listener. She's incredibly intuitive. And Spirit is saying, you're intuitive. You can be quiet, but also you can be the fire sign in you where you can like pull it all out. But don't dismiss your intuition. Don't allow yourself to be in rose-colored glasses. Okay. Know your worth, but also have compassion and grace for yourself. And some of you, this is also taking quick movement to get out of a foundation that makes you feel like you are doing all of the work, all of the aggressive actions here of growth, of seeing where things go. Spirit's saying, don't forget about your worth and take actions here for compassion for yourself. What this person wants to say to you, their higher self message here for you, Aries. I jumped in emotionally before I knew what I was stepping into. Now it feels like pressure instead of excitement. I need to slow down or step back before I mess something up. This is what's so confusing about this individual. It says, I don't want to play it cool. I want to be direct and honest. This person goes between being direct and honest and then also, dismissing that there's another connection here. All right. That's what I got here for Aries. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends Club. And we're going to move on to Taurus. Taurus is up. We got Taurus up here. As soon as I change the banner. We got quite a few people watching. I'm not sure if you're watching the replay or if you're watching live. Let me know that you're here. Isis is all in the chat by herself. Welcome, Sumaya. And hello. Taurus is up. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Girl, I get it. I already had 2 cups. You don't have to explain to me. All right, here we go. Taurus, let's see how you're showing up. No reversals on initial story play. The Knight of Swords. Well, you're a little defensive. You're on guard. No funny business. Okay. You want the truth. And discernment is huge for you. Okay. Let's see what's going on with this individual. Oh, you get an apology. God, 2 nights. 2 nights. Let's see what's between the two of you. This person is there's love here. Oh man, heartbreak pain. This person did you dirty. This person did you dirty. It's interesting because, God, you're holding the sword, but you're the one who I feel pulled the sword out of your back with this individual. I mean, the stab in the back is like the 10 of swords energy. But the dating here is, I feel that this person was non-committal, or maybe they just kept it at the dating stage. There was something here that was not solidified yet in this. I do feel this player kind of energy, but I also feel that this person here is wanting to have a new start with you, wanting to get back out there and maybe just keep you an option. Doesn't necessarily mean that they want to fully make this connection again, reconcile. How they currently feel. Reversals are now up. Oh, man. This person feels like it was bad timing. They weren't ready for this connection. I do also feel if this person did backstab you or said that, they didn't take this relationship serious, or maybe they started dating another. This is someone here who also knows you're extremely defensive now. And so they're feeling like a little bit cornered in this reference here of being the bad guy or bad gal. All right, let's see their hidden motive here. What is their hidden motive here? Like how they feel. Gosh, man, they are spying on you. They're seeing synchronicities of you. Your name keeps coming up, Taurus. They're dreaming about you. They know that this connection was more. They know. They had it. But they also know, man, they had it in their hands like that pomegranate. They had it in their hands, the prosperity, the fertility of this. And this is a person here who wants to offer it again, but doesn't know how to do so with this defensive energy of you. Oh, man. They see you as stable. They see you as independent. They see you as wanting more. Man, they see you as up-leveling. The 9 of Pentacles energy is like not, it's not that even if this person came back, they don't even know if they could meet the level that you're at. So I do feel this person's a little bit shaken in their boots. Let's see if they'll actually come forward. Spirit, are they going to come forward here? Let's see what the dice have to say. Even roll means forward movement. Odds means they're a little step taken back here. Yeah, they're a little taken back. Yeah. We have a 9. Okay. It's about your stability. It's about you being okay on your own. They're like, should I even try to attempt it? I don't even know if they want to just be friends. They can't even come in a casual way. This person here knows you want more or you want it all. And this is something here that go, well, maybe they don't want me at all. Maybe if I face them, I'm going to be the one falling flat on my face. I'll be the one who's going to feel backstabbed. So I do feel this person wonders if you're in another connection, if there's something more going on. But this is also for Taurus who's doing very well on their own. Could even financially be ahead. Let's see what's going on here. The next moves here. Yeah, they're nervous, cornered. Shit, I'm out of moves. They know it. They're kind of frozen in place here. They're not necessarily approaching. They just feel like they've entirely lost their shot. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. They see you doing well. I mean, this is you taking care of yourself. This is your card. So they're worried that the level that you've reached now is the level they'll never reach. I also feel this person's got a little bit of a competitive energy or nature to them. Yeah. Next move here with that Ace of Wands here reverse. I don't see this person making a quick action. I think this person is doing a lot of spying and watching to see if you've moved on, see if you move ahead, see if there's connections here that you already are in. They're worried that you've moved on like entirely and you are the one that got away. It's just period. It's that one. It's that kind of energy. All right. Advice here for you, Taurus, when it comes to this scenario or this person. Look at this. You learned your lesson with this person, didn't you? Something was finalized, but I also feel like you're above this now. Some of you, it is an ending. It's like, no, I'm never taking that back. It was a harsh lesson here for you. Yeah. But Spirit's also reminding you here too that this didn't happen to you. It happened for you. And the strength energy here is your resilience. You tend to take, Taurus, on a lot. And this individual, even that they hurt you, it took a lot to even put you down. You might have been down for a little bit, but this is also for a Taurus here who took great resilience strength to take this lesson for what it is and say, never again. And Spirit saying, don't put the never again on every relationship that you have. It's just this relationship here that taught you boundaries in a huge way for you, Taurus. All right, their higher self message here. This stirred up fears about security and trust that I'm not ready to confront yet. I don't want to sabotage us by staying when I'm unsure. So I'm choosing distance until I can be honest without hesitation. This person has an immense amount of fear. I just don't see them stepping forward right now. All right. That's what I got here for Taurus. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends Club, my membership area. Just check out my website and you can get in right from there. We're going to move on to Gemini next. Gemini is up. Where my gems at? Don't forget, guys, if you are cross-watching, you're going to have to flip the narrative. It just simply is. Or be prepared to be butthurt. I mean, usually it's not in your favor if it's that way. Gemini. All right, my gems. Let's see what's going on. No reversals on initial story play. Spirit, how was Gemini showing up in this connection? Bam. Guarded. Hurt. Did you block this person? This individual? Ooh. They feel betrayed by your block. If they feel like you, we didn't even get into their feelings, but I can tell you right now, if they're showing up as the 10 of Swords, this is a person here who's hurt. What's going on in this dynamic? Cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. All right. So there was definitely something about this being a karmic connection for you, Gemini. Palm tree, stability, security, personal growth, endurance, flexibility. This is what you're both learning. I do feel you're at distance from this person. You were in separation. Some of you have this person entirely blocked. They're in a blaming energy. They do. I don't even have to look at how they feel, but we're going to look at it. But I do feel like this person blames you. They are playing something over in their head. This person is playing victim. Current feelings here. Reversals are now up. 3 of Cups. Ooh. Well, this is union. This is happiness. This is togetherness. A lot of people see this as a third party card. I don't. I see it as coming together. This is, you know, they see the good times, but they also remember something else. And let's see what the hidden energy is here. Because this is a person here who loves being with you, has fun with you. But your communication is so authentic. So, and I think there's this energy here, Gemini, of just detachment, because you're coming up as this is your card. All right. They know that you have been wounded before. And so this individual doesn't, and they may have caused those wounds. Okay. You know, it could have been a past stuff too, but this is an individual here who sees you as cold, heartless, or gosh, hurtful. Like you could have been a little bit less of a blow. They feel targeted. Why do they feel targeted, Gemini? Because they were not fully invested. I feel like this person wanted to have fun, always have a good time, but it was about their fun, their good time. You know, this is an individual here. If you were married to this person or are married to this person, they would be like, if you have children, they would be the one who would always be the fun dad or the fun mom, but they would make you do the rules, you do the structure. And that gets tiring. And so there's something of you where you were fed up. And you said, listen, when are we going to grow up? When are we going to actually be ahead? I just feel like you're the one who's putting all the work in. You're the one who's putting all the extra hours in, whether that's at home, whether that's at a business. This person here just likes to have a good time. This is also a person here who feels like it feels like a child in an adult body, like the movie Big. So I feel that they genuinely had a lot of fun with you, but that's it. They were all about having a good time. And some of you, it was at your expense. All right. Let's see what their next move is here. Are they going to be stepping forward, Spirit? We're going to let the dice roll. Even is his forward motion. Odds is backward motion. Doubles is spiritual. No, they're not stepping forward right now. All right. They feel this energy here of you pulling back. You're ticked off. You're annoyed. Some of you told them to grow up. But they are holding on to dear life in hopes that you will change. Not them, you. All right. They're like, oh, maybe they'll come back, or maybe they'll be more open. This person's hoping that time will let something change. They know they're in the doghouse. But man, they still blame. There's the King of Swords energy. Very blamey. I mean, this is definitely, and I never saw these two suits together. I used to say that the story is that they used to be the queen and king of cups. And then when they detached, it was almost like the war of the roses. These are individuals here who've lost even the friendship. So this person here has a lot of blaming, doesn't want to see your perspective, your point of view. It's playing victim to the story, Gemini. Yeah. Some of you have children with this individual, but they have fond memories. But it's all about the good times, how things used to be. And it's like, why can't we just be how it used to be? Well, you've changed. You've evolved. You want more. Yeah. I do feel like this person is in massive isolation, but it's almost like, why did you leave me? I can't believe you blocked me. It's just blaming. Lots of blaming. I don't think that this person's around a lot of individuals. I feel like this person's sitting in their mess right now. Hermit energy here. We got Virgo. Could be dealing with a Virgo. What advice does Spirit have for you? This card just kind of flipped on the side, and I'm going to take it. But there's something about their fear of you moving on. Some of you are dating again. Advice for you. Page of Wands, putting yourself back out there. All right. Seeing what other opportunities are there for you. And some of you, doesn't necessarily mean you could be dating yourself, taking friendship dates. It doesn't mean you're running into another relationship, full on commitment. This is about you seeing the possibility of what's out there. Some of you are just, working on yourself, feeling that glow up, being inspired to do something creative. I mean, we got the Queen of Wands, so you're looking good. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. But this is about expanding your options, traveling more, seeing the world. And some of you feel so much more freer being out of a relationship that made you feel stuck. Some of you stuck at home. It was just nothing was changing. All right. What this person's higher self wants to say to you right now, Gemini. My head is spinning. I don't know what I want yet, and it wouldn't be fair to drag you through this confusion. Yet I feel blocked. I think about you when things go quiet, when there's no distraction. That's how I know it's real. I want a conversation. Will you answer? That's what I got here for you, Gemini. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. We're going to move on to Cancer next. Yes, we have the extra bonus still on tap here. We have quite a few people on, probably watching the replay. That's okay. We may not reach the goal today, and that's okay. But if you hit that target and we get 5 donations, doesn't matter how much. If we get 5, we will unlock another bonus. We will unlock another bonus if it's meant to be. Cancer is up. Oh, I just blocked it by mistake. Here we go. Cancer, here we go. Cancer, think of your person. Spirit, if we can hone in on Cancer's energy and their person. How is Cancer showing up? Remember, no reversals on initial story play. Here we go. The Hangman. So you're deep in thought. Okay. Trying to gain a new perception on something. You're in a pause mode. How is this person, Cancer? The King of Pentacles could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Well, the King of Pentacles, he's kind of dry. He's not an individual here who's like, I'm all in it for a good time. They're more practical, okay? Could be a father or a mother, doesn't matter. But there's this energy here being a provider, all work and no play. All right, let's see what's in between the two of you. Girl talk. Time with friends, moving on, happily single. You set some separation here. Addiction. Oh, well, this person is hung up with the separation. And I do feel that you have been separated from this person for a period of time. So it's definitely longer than 4 weeks. I feel like there's something here where this individual is reevaluating, wanting to know how things, why things worked the way that they did. I do feel like this person here was aggressively putting attention somewhere else, whether that was work, or hopefully it's not another relationship, but how they view you and see you right now. And we're going to look at what the cards have to say. I do feel that this person is watching you. Oh man, the world. They're watching you. Thanks, Lonnie, for the sticker. We will apply that to the target. Make sure you guys are using the target so it counts. We have 4 more to unlock. Isis, if you can keep count of it. The world. Man, you're at a distance from this person. Some of you, this is a long distance relationship. Gosh, they're watching you. They're getting readings on you. They definitely are. I just feel this energy here of an individual who's watching you from the distance. All right. On social media, through some of you mutual friends. Man, but it's like this person had some, I mean, they're definitely in the obsessive energy. I'm not sure. It's not definitely a great energy to be in. Very controlling, manipulative. They just don't like that you have moved on. This is a person who's watching you travel, who's watching you have a good time, whether it's friends, whether it's another relationship. It's like, is Cancer coming back? Is Cancer going to be visiting me soon? I think this individual here is deeply in thought that if they were to step in your zone or show up somewhere, and we're going to see if they make moment, it's like they have their ticket here. They have their ticket. Thanks, Isis. We are now 3 donations away, guys. Let's see if there's movement here. Man, the next move here is forward movement. We have a 4 here. Okay. They're leaning in. But here's the thing. The leaning in here is commitment. This is an individual here who fully wants commitment with you. All right. But can it be something more? Let's see what their next moves are. Communication. This person wants to bridge the gap with you. And I feel it's going to be more spontaneity, something that this person is not used to. They know it. They have the ticket. They're like, should I go? Should I see something? Should I visit? But this is someone here who's going to be more spontaneity on it. Yeah. They don't know if you're ready for this. And I don't think you're ready for this either. All right. Some of you are having a good time with your friends. You're not really focused on this. You pulled your energy so back. You see this relationship as disappointment, but this person is in fantasy land also with a sense of, can we bridge this gap? Can we make it to what it used to be? What it used to be? Are they ready to grow though? Let's see. I no. This is a person here is going to present you with a gift. Elaboration. I feel like love bombing. But the deceiving here is, are they truly ready to up level? And I want to say, Cancer, no. What they're holding back here is this wanting to keep the distance, wanting you to come to them. Some of you, they have this anticipation that you move to them, move in with them, do something on their terms, not necessarily you doing, the other way around. There's no compromise here whatsoever. This person has a codependent energy here too. There's expectations, but I do feel that you have been separated from this person. You understand it. So yeah, be prepared. I feel like this communication is going to throw you for the loop when it hits. All right, let's see what advice Spirit has for you in dealing with this person. Oh my gosh. Ace of Cups here. Okay. That's love. That's unconditional love. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. Okay. Can you forgive and can you be in the same level as this person? Or are you choosing yourself first? This is Aquarius energy now. I feel for many of you, this is unconditional love for you picking yourself here, okay? Gaining the perception that something played its course, that an individual may not be honest for you, but maybe the forgiveness here is you stating, I forgive you, but I'm moving on, I'm moving forward. Others of you, if you recycle this again, this has to be on ground zero to realize that this individual is not fully being honest with you either. So ask those questions. Be open to receive the apology, the forgiveness, asking for forgiveness, but also, you have to look at it a very healing way. The tower's already happened here for you. So are you wanting to repeat a cycle again here? Or is there a higher version of you that's ready to move forward? All right. What they want to say to you, Cancer. I care more than I let on. I'm protective of my heart, but you feel familiar in a way that's hard to ignore. I want emotional honesty, no more guessing games. Let's do this. So this is a person here who wants to come back, but there is some tendency here of, well, self-sabotage, running away. So be wary of that. All right. That's what I got here for you, Cancer. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to Leo energy. Hello, Crystal. Welcome. Happy New Year. Leo is up. Thank you, Lonnie, for the super sticker. We will count that towards the target. And thank you, Isis. We are now 3 away. Guys, we just need 3 more donations to unlock the bonus here. So don't be shy about it, because if you do it, you become the sponsor of it. We're going to have Leo up next. We have Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Saggy. We have a bonus collective, of course, and we may unlock another one because we are only 3 donations away. You can do it. Leo is up. All right, Leo, think of your person. Spirit, what is going on between Leo and the person on their mind? How is Leo showing up currently? Here we go. No reversals. We have the Page of Cups. I feel like you're examining something here. You're examining something here. All right, let's see how they're showing up. Communication, but look at this. Look how this communication is coming through. This person is a little bit cutting with this. Okay. They're talking. Let's see what this is. I feel like you don't know what to do with this. Cupid's arrow. I mean, that is love is coming in. This person wants to talk. This person wants to talk, but here's the thing. Is it a repetitive pattern? Because I feel like you have done this cycle with this individual before, Leo. You sure have. Thank you, Lonnie, for the other donation. We are now two donations away. Look at this. I feel like this individual wants to communicate or talk with you to reconcile or to talk about something. Could be blaming too. But it's kind of like, what are you presenting me with? All right, let's see what they are. Current feelings for Leo. Current feelings for Leo. Reversals are now up. 4 wands. Commitment. Wanting a reunion. Hidden feelings. Or they don't want this to end. This person is holding deeply on to this relationship, this marriage, and some of you, if it's not marriage, it feels like it. But man, gosh, look at all these fours. Now we have the Four of Swords. They sat on this. This person here sat on this. Maybe they promised you marriage. Maybe they promised you up-leveling. Maybe they promised you children. There's something about promises. This person here was holding on to the right time when it felt right for them. But now what they're realizing here is that they wasted a lot of time, and they know that you're not necessarily buying it anymore. But what they're hiding from you is the Four of Pentacles, so they don't necessarily want things to go quickly. Let's see if they're stepping forward here. Let's see what the dice have to say here. Are they moving forward, or are they still backward motion here? Evens is forward, odds are backwards, doubles is faded moment. All right, so there's forward movement. It's small. Look at this. I mean, how many fours do we get, Isis? I think we got four. I mean, geez Louise. 4 is about manifestation, structure. I think this individual is praying to the universe here that they're trying to, I mean, they're going against their own with free will. It's like they're wanting to manifest a specific scenario here with you. They don't want you to go. It is a lot of 4s. It's like crazy. All right, let's see what this forward movement's about. So, can we talk? Can we compromise? I want to offer you something. But again, God, this person here is annoyed. They're annoyed because they feel like they're not ready. They're annoyed because it's I don't know. I mean, Six of Pentacles is always about equal give and take, but I feel like this is a breadcrumbing thing. Like, fine, I'll do it, or fine, let's repeat it. So it's again kind of throwing it back at your face. It's not necessarily romantic. No, it's not romantic. It's a codependency. It's someone here is like, well, I can't imagine being without you, but at the same time, the reason I don't want to be without you is because I don't want to be alone. I don't like change. You know, I'm used to you picking up the pieces when I can't. So this person has a very codependent dynamic with you. They're just afraid to be alone. You know that. Leo. This person here knows you have other options. And some of you, it's just that I don't want to be in it again. I don't want to repeat the pattern again. Could be dealing with a Gemini. But this is a person here who's holding on like, don't go. Let's just keep it how it is. It's fine. This person here fears change. I just feel that this person here is used to you. Maybe you've been together for a really long time, you know, but it almost feels more like companion than it does love. And this is a person here who doesn't want to see you get away, but at the same time doesn't want to put the effort into it. The advice for you. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. We got another 4 swords. Listen, let Sleeping Beauty be Sleeping Beauty. Right? There's a reason why you created separation here. There's a reason. There sure is. All right. This is you finding the alignment, being patient here. And then separation here is also finding a relationship that emotionally feels good to you. Sagittarius energy. Some of you are already connecting with another more emotionally than what this person could never do or be. All right. Others of you, you're just choosing you first. You know, you're being patient when it comes to love, but it's like, I would rather be on my own and be in peace than be in that loneliness. What this person would tell you if they could. Leo, I want to be chosen, and I want you to choose me. Oh my gosh. I don't want ego battles or pretending I don't care. You matter to me, and I'm ready to say it out loud. But I also feel this energy of the way that they say it is almost like you can't leave me. All right. So that's what I got here for you, Leo. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to Virgo next. We got Virgo up. And thanks again, Lonnie, for the extra donation. We are now 2 away from our goal, guys. And there will be another unlocked bonus. We're getting closer to the end. We have Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Saggy, and then we have our bonus collective. We still have to do the Harmonia giveaway, which is coming up. And then we're going to hopefully unlock the collective bonus. That's right. We are in the 111 portal. That was just crazy. The amount of ones in that, just can't make that up. You're just like, holy smokes. I just think it's angels watching over. When I think of 444, I think of all the angels, protective. You're protected. You need any more validation? There it is. That's what it's at. That is where it's at. Corbell. Welcome. Hello, Tren. Welcome. Corbell, we're going to be doing the giveaway soon. If you can hold on, it's going to be, if you have time, because you're the one sponsoring this, but we do have a giveaway, and I'm going to be picking a winner soon from Harmonia Friends Club. And for those of you who want to jump in on the next giveaways, all you have to do is become a member, and you have to grab a ticket before they're out. But these were all pretty much all grabbed. I think there was like only 2 tickets left, but we have to give away this amazing basket that Corbell Lane put together for my Harmonia Friends Club members, and we're going to pick a lucky winner soon. So that will be coming up after the zodiac readings before we get into the collective. All right. Virgo, you are up. Happy New Year. Tren, Happy New Year, Corbell. Yeah, that's what I was doing today. That's why I came live. I could have done it last night, but it was only for, I only did a Capricorn live last night. And so not everybody's got Capricorn in their chart. So I didn't want to do it. So I want to do it during an all signs. All right, here we go, guys. Virgo, think of your person. No reversals on initial story play. Virgo, let's see how you're showing up. Spirit, what do we got? Oh, and the 7 of Cups. Well, there's some confusion, a little bit overwhelmed, but there's a mask here you're dropping. There's a change in you. Okay. This also reminds me, to be or not to be? Is that the question here? Hamlet's showing up here. Maybe that's something significant to you. How's this person showing up? Oh, well, we have the Emperor, Aries energy. Wow. All right. This person means business. That's all 4 kings in one. All right, let's see what's between the 2 of you. Not enough. Frustrated in the relationship. Ooh. I think there's some confusion here about where someone stands. Could be dealing with an Aries. Yeah, Virgo, are you being friend zoned right now? I feel like someone here is ignoring you or makes you feel like you're not enough. And it's like, what is going on here? And maybe not saying you're like Hamlet here looking for, who killed somebody. I just feel this energy here. Like, who killed your father? There's something here about someone keeping their options on, but maybe it's you keeping your options open because you know your worth, but you're like, I don't feel like this is enough. This person's a little bit arrogant, egotistical. All right, let's see how they currently feel about you. There's talking. So I don't think that you've blocked this person. I think you're talking to this individual, but somebody here doesn't feel like enough, or is there enough to offer here? How do they currently feel? How do they currently feel for Virgo? Trent, you can't hear? Wait, can everybody hear me? Because my mic is going off. So before I go further, I want to make sure you guys can hear me. All right, so Isis can hear me. All right. Thank you. Currently, Virgo. Well, I'm watching you. There's distance here. You could be at a long distance relationship with this individual, but I also feel that this person here is wanting to look at something. All right. Let's see what their hidden motive is. Ooh, the Knight of Pentacles here reversed. Something's too slow. Listen, this feels like this is always the representation of the world, but I also feel this energy here that this Knight of Pentacles is a card here of wanting to have commitment and it being in it for the long haul. But this is an individual here who sees it and is like, where is the light to the end of the tunnel? Virgo is always ahead. And I think that this person here is trying to bridge a gap or look at this in a very logical way. Some of you, it is, like I said, a location difference, but others of you, it's just different variations of where you are in life. All right. This individual here may be very career oriented or have, children. You may be in a completely different era of your life. There could be an age gap between the two of you. Yeah, the Seven of Cups. And I think this person wonders, like, is it truly over? Is there something more here? Where is this going? I don't know. I feel very friend zone, but I think that this person is being very strategic. They're wanting to see you drop the mask to see if there's any kind of emotion still here. So yes, this person's still entertaining this connection, being very friendly, being very non-committal, but at the same time, not necessarily showcasing their cards. This is not a person here who would tell you they're dating other individuals. Okay. It feels very platonic. Let's see what the dice have to say. Will they be moving forward here? No, they're not. Again, we got another 7. So now we went from going all 4s to 7s. So this is an individual here who I feel like you're almost on a Mexican standoff here. It's like, all right, who's going to step forward? Do we want to go further? Can we talk about this? But this is a person here who's not going to state it. They're playing all of their cards here. Okay. They're watching your moves and they're wanting to see how things have changed here for you. So I think there's this energy here of wanting to have the relationship develop, but at the same time is not going to be the one who states it. Okay. This is a person here who's kind of just playing it, watching it, observing it. Let's see what their next moves here with this playing it is. Two of Wands here, the Page of Wands. This person is really snooping on you, wondering if you are dating. You're not really mentioning it at all, okay? But also, if you are dating and things are going sour and you're still talking to this individual, like, yeah, the commitment didn't go. There's something about a really deep friendship with this person. It almost feels like Harry met Sally. It does. But this is a person here with the Two of Wands here is like, I have a lot more desire than I'm ready to admit to my Virgo. Why? Oh my gosh, Knight of Wands. Because they played you at one point. Love bombed you at one point. So this individual here is like, listen, I can play this game. So if we're going to be playing this, let's see where it is. So this individual feels like you're kind of playing games with them, cat and mouse. They know it. But they just want to see how things go around before they make a move. Honestly, they're almost entertained if you say you are dating other individuals. The Knight of Swords here is like, yeah, you really moved on. Yeah, you're really going. How's that working out for you? I do feel like there is communication here, or this person not liking who you're moving on with, or not, not liking that if you're hanging out with friends. It's just something here where it's like, oh, I'm so glad things are working out for you. It's the backhandedness that this person gives, but they're not necessarily saying, I want to date you or I want commitment here with you. Let's just see what happens. Okay. All right. The advice here for you, Virgo, the advice for you. Oh, Nine of Swords. There's a lot of fear when it comes with you dropping a mask. If you were questioning if this individual is serious, you have to know that the two of you are marrying one another's fears. Okay. And it is fear of rejection. So we got the Chariot energy, and I just feel like this is about going the distance, Cancer energy. Something specifically about the summertime evolved. And I feel like maybe this is maybe evolved a separation, or maybe the communication got a little bit different. But this is fear here of of uncertainty. And Spirit's saying, what would it hurt to travel outside of this? And there's something about what people would think of this dynamic too that also kind of haunts you. But this is Spirit saying, do what your heart desires, going the distance here, seeing what else is out there, and also what would it be to open up to this, because this person here is going to basically meet you halfway. They are. All right. So just keep that in mind. Their message here to you, Virgo: I've analyzed this to death. And the truth is simple. I care. I care a lot. I'm stuck in my head and it's making everything feel extremely complicated. I am watching you. I need to untangle my own patterns, but I am ready. All right. So this person here does want to bridge this gap. I think they're just kind of like playing this game in a very strategic, logical way. All right, Virgo, if this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side at Harmonia Friends Club, my membership area. Easily just go to the website. You can find all the info there. We're going to move on to Libra next. Thank you, Isis, for making the other donation. We are now one away, guys. We are one donation away. Lonnie and Isis have been trying to unlock this collective bonus, so don't be shy. Help unlock that bonus so that we have 2 collective bonuses for extra chances of readings today for this style. Libra is up. Libra, Trent, did you figure out the sound stuff? I saw you were struggling there. That was weird. You two be weird. Well, you know what I say, when something goes quiet, it becomes part of the reading, especially if you were trying to listen. So something was there that was being blocked. Okay. Especially if it was a reading you were trying to listen to. All right. Libra, my scales. Let's see what's going on. Think of your person. Spirit, what is going on between Libra and this person? No reversals on initial story play. Libra, how you showing up in this connection? The artist. Well, this is, I used to call this the way the font is. Sometimes it looks like the Arise, but it's the artist. There's something here where you're in the midst of manifesting. And is it with this individual? We shall see, because this is kind of a card here that comes after the world and meets the Fool's energy, which is the Magician. So it's creating your own reality. You're in the midst of that right now. This individual. Ooh, we had someone else show up as the King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, let's see what's Let's see what's between the two of you. Heart with key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect timing. Oh, man. Oh, no. The runner. This person ran from you. This person ran from you. And here's the thing. Maybe you're running from this person now because you got the wings on your feet now. Okay. You're chasing your dreams, you're chasing your desires, but there's something here about unlocking the key. And this individual here, you got so close. You were the one who had the key, and you unlocked something with this individual, and it scared the shit out of them. This is a person here who means business, who's very nurturing, fatherly, motherly, takes care of things, is a provider. They care deeply. All right. Reversals here. How do they feel about Libra? Oh, man. Pride got in the way here. They know that you're dissatisfied with them. Leo energy. You had enough of their BS. All right. This person here let their pride or ego get in the way. It's kind of like the story of Beauty and the Beast. They were very gruff with you. Pretend things weren't as serious as they were. What's hidden in this individual? You were the one that got the closest. You were the one that got the closest. This person here didn't know what to do with it, this connection. Judgment reversed next to Strength reverse here, 2 major arcana cards. This is an individual here who feels like they weren't ready. They were afraid of being rejected again, repeating same patterns. This person here ruminates about their past. They're stuck in their past. It may not have nothing to do with you. It's just their past. Maybe even running from that. I feel like this person's been through some harsh judgment, not necessarily from you, but from others, other relationships, other people leaving them. Yeah. The idea of starting over scares the hell out of this person. They want it, but they don't know how to regulate their emotions. They don't know where it's going to land, but they're definitely, this person, you unlocked emotions in this individual. And some of you, they feel like a fool for letting you go. But there's something here about you being so a rocket man. That may be a significant song for you. They have been gone for a long, long time. This is an individual here who doesn't know how to obtain this connection again. They've been running for so damn long that turning around makes you feel like you've run further. And there's something here that you're more focused on. You're painting a whole different picture, and not necessarily a picture with this individual. You're just very focused on your desires. And it's like this person left you a long, long time. Thank you, Tren. We just hit our goal, guys. Thank you, Tren. All right, we're going to see how they are moving forward. How are they moving forward here with the dice? Man, they are moving forward. It's scary as shit. Be prepared. This person here, almost is doing, I feel like there's a reach out here, but the reach out here knows that this is going to be chaos that they're going to hit. It's going to be freeing for them to do so. This is a person here who's confronting the fact that you may reject them. Let's see what this next move is. Oh, man. The Knight of Wands here, reverse. This is what this person was coming up before. You know, can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. But now they do feel like a fool. They did this all wrong and they know it. But it had to do with a lot regarding their past. This person doesn't necessarily feel like a player, but they played a player with you. Maybe it's because they've been outplayed so much by others. Man, 3 of Pentacles here reverse. Here's what is heavily on this individual. They played games. You know, this is a person here who wanted to do something a specific way as well, point out to you the differences, you know, and it's like, and it was so easy for you. You're like, I understand what you're going through. See, I think you read this person very well, Libra, but that's what scared the hell out of this individual because you had an idea of what was going on with this person. So for them, that would mean that you guys work well together. You know, now they're realizing I didn't even give Libra an effing shot. No. And I let them go. And I made it as though it was their fault. This person projected on you. Yeah. 7 of Swords. They fooled themselves out of this connection. What advice do you have for you? This person is coming forward. They're a little bit lost on how they're going to do so. But the advice here for you, regardless. Oh my gosh. The 3 of Cups. This is union. This is togetherness. This has so many 3s in it. It's unbelievable. We keep getting readings like this. Before it was 7s, and then it was 4s. Now we're getting all 3s. 3 is all about growth. Going the distance, group, creativity, collaboration, coming together here, and the well. This is a person here who's about to open up emotionally to you. Now, some of you, this is too damn light. It's almost like you're dropping it into a well of wishes. Okay? It almost feels like the 4 of Cups energy. Others of you, you're okay with who you are around or who you're with now. But there are some of you who have been just working in your alignment on what you have, and it's coming in a way that is all around you while you're just focused on your happiness. You know, this person is going to open up emotionally, regardless if you choose them or not. Regardless, they're stepping forward. All right, what this person's higher self wants to say to you, Libra. I'm done waiting for the perfect moment. I want balance, not avoidance. I want to speak my truth, even if it disrupts the peace for a minute. I do love you. That's what I got here for Libra. If this resonates, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to Scorpio. Scorpio is next. Libra, don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side at Harmonia, friends. And we reached our goal, guys. Congratulations, because we now have 5 stars. So because of Tren, ding, 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 we got it. We got the bonus here. So there will be 2 bonuses at the end of this. So keep that in mind, guy. We reached our goal. We got Scorpio up next. We still have Scorpio, Sagittarius, and then we're going to have the collective bonus. Scorpio is up. Thanks for all the love, guys. Who's watching the live? I got a lot of people watching the replay, like lots. Who's here live with us right now? We got Tren here. Of course, Isis, my moderator. And hey, let's give a shout out to Isis. She's been here through the whole thing, helping me out. So I do appreciate it. and Lonnie as well for donating. Tran, Lonnie, and Isis unlock that bonus for you guys. So make sure you're thanking our regulars here. Diane is here. Guart is here. All right, here we go. Scorpio is up. Welcome. From Toronto. You're not too far. I'm in the UP. Not too far away. I feel like I have a friend in Toronto, and we're always joking about the snow in the winters. All right, here we go. Scorpio, think of your person on your mind, all right? Spirit, what's going on with this connection for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? How is Scorpio showing up? No reversals. Ooh, you're defensive. You've had enough. You're annoyed. All right. This person. Man, this King of Pentacles just keeps on coming out for everybody. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Doesn't have to be a masculine, but this is definitely someone here who can get in their own way. You know, if you look at it, let's look at all sides of this King of Pentacles. Provider, protector, business, can keep things platonic, but also can be overly controlling when it comes to how things happen or be, where things go. What's going on between you and this person? Oh my gosh, we got the runner again. Jeez Louise. Not enough. I think you are sick and tired of this individual. Here's the thing. The runner energy is you. Because I feel like you're like trying to get some space for yourself because of the unworthiness that this person made you feel. I feel like you were in a very controlling connection with this person. This person made you feel not enough. And it's like, no matter what time or consistency that you put in, this person took, and it had to be on their terms. And the way that they did that was to create some kind of space. You know, I do feel like this person reprimanded you, almost treated you like a child. And it's like, this is childish. This person was being childish to you. All right. Some of you have children with this person. How do they currently feel about you? Reversals are now up. God. This is going to be a blamer reading. I'm just telling you right now. This person here feels you cheated them out. You played them. Maybe just played a better game than this person. Maybe just got tired of all their games and mirrored back what they wanted. What they're hiding from you, Six of Cups. There could be children involved in here, but also this is a person here who's deeply hurt and wounded when it comes to their inner child. Okay. This is a person here who thought you would be there through thick and thin. And didn't matter how they treated you. It's just like, this is how it has to be, but you were always there, you know, creating a future, doing it, but it's on their terms, the way they need to have it. So, you know, they would always kind of point the blame of why they can't get ahead, why things are, there's a codependent dynamic with this individual. So they may have even made you feel less than because they cheated on you. For some of you, they cheated you out. They could have involved another party. Others of you, this is something that was mirrored back to you, and then they pointed it out, you being the cheater. When you're like, no, that wasn't the case. You were not there. No, the Emperor reversed. Aries energy, controlling. You know, does have high narcissistic traits with this individual. They like to be in charge. The power of a situation. If they're going to break it up, it's going to be on their terms, not your terms. I think you outplayed this individual, Scorpio. This person here feels like they broke their toy here and is having a tantrum. All right, let's see if they're stepping towards you or if they're going backwards or what this is about. Let the dice roll here. If they're even, it's forward motion. If it's odd, it's backwards. Well, it's even. But here's the thing. We have a 6 and a 2, which comes to an 8. 8s are all about action, accomplishment, and mastery. So this person here is stepping forward to prove a point to you. All right. They want to step forward to show that they are being the one who's cooperative. Now you're being the difficult one. Just be wary. This person here has a lot of blaming energy. I think this is why you come off so defensive with this person. Their next move here. Oh, man. This person's being very strategic. They're watching your moves, but they're also seeing how you approach. Okay. This is a person here who also wants to open up the conversation about what you want, what you desire, but not necessarily do anything about it. I think this person here is just trying to make it look like you're being the difficult one. Yeah. They're willing to have a new start with you, but do you want the new start? You know, this is a person here who's like, I would just be very wary. It's going to be up to you. We have the Queen of Cups now energy here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is a person here who likes to play victim and make you react to it. And this is a reaction card here because this is your card, is that this individual can make you have outbursts. This can make this is why you're coming off as so defensive. Play mind games with you. It's an empath and narcissistic trait here. So we have an empath and narcissist. Both of the wound here is fear of rejection. So this individual is trying to make nice with you, but at the same time is blaming you. You know, so it's not really a clean reunion. It's stepping forward here of saying, I'm ready to appease you by doing so. Or do you want to have open communication? All right. Advice for you, Scorpio, with dealing with this individual. God, discernment. You can be honest. You can detach your emotions here. I always say the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords used to be the Queen of Cups, but this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So just stick to the facts. You know, you can listen to an individual, doesn't necessarily mean you need to take them back. Okay. This relationship here is about coming together, being very honest, spoken, but also don't allow this individual to push your buttons to the point of your emotion overflare, because I also feel this energy here of regret by having this person. They want you to be reactive. They want you to get upset. They want to prove a point. Some of you, it's like, this is why I did it, because of you, the way that you're acting right now. And Spirit's saying the less communication you do and just stating the facts and being very logical, the better it is for this connection, because this is totally different and separated in that sense. All right. Why this person here, what their higher self wants to say to you, Scorpio. This is intense, and I don't want to pretend it isn't. I want depth and honesty, but this feels like it can consume me, and maybe we need to let it be. I want to gain back control. Yes, this person, all this person wants is control. All right. That's what I got here for you, Scorpio. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side at Harmonia Friends Club. And we're going to move on to Sagittarius. Ooh, there's alchemy energy in the Two of Cups. Yeah, that card is definitely, for sure. It's a really cool card. All right. We have Sagittarius here, but we also are getting close to the bonus collective. So what that means, we have quite a few of you watching now. A lot of people are just watching the replay to get to their timestamp, or will eventually be their timestamps. But if you are here, make sure you're putting your energy in to the channel. Go ahead and comment bonus, because that allows your energy to go into the collective reading. So your zodiac sign may be pulled with the faded dice. We have 2 collectives to go in place, but also make sure you take the time to like the video too, because that helps the channel be seen and grown. And I appreciate all of you, whether you're watching live or the replay. But let us know. Go ahead and comment bonus. We're on the train here as we get ready here for Sagittarius. And Sagittarius will be up. Go ahead and ride that train, guys. Before we get to the collective bonus, too, we are going to be giving the giveaway out here. Hopefully, Corabelle is still here, but I will comment with her, too. Sagittarius, you are up. Here we go. Think of your person, Saggy. Remember, no reversal. Spirit, what is going on with Saggy and this person? How is Sagittarius showing up? Here we go. Oh, 4 swords. You're healing. You're taking a moment. Your mind is like, ugh, I feel exhausted. This person, oh my gosh. Blocked. This person blocked you. 4 of swords here, and 9 of wands is separation. Just simply is. Ascending. Spiritual connection with this individual. Seduction. Oh my gosh. So this is the classic karmic connection here of self-love with this individual, Sagittarius. All right. This connection was absolutely needed for the both of you to ascend. Now, here's the thing. I do feel that somebody here love bombed you. And this is something that is annoying to you because as they love bomb you, as they seduce you, they also all of a sudden ghost you, block you. And you're like, what the hell? What the hell happened here? So I think you're still stuck on this individual. Something's still frozen. It feels like lack of closure. All right. How does this person currently feel about you? Reversals are now up. The 10 of Cups here reversed. Man. Not only did they ghost you, they pretend it didn't matter. They went right into another connection for this Sagittarius. So I do feel like this individual played, I don't know. There's just something here about going right into another relationship and pretending it didn't matter. What they're hiding? Oh my God. The guilt that they did not communicate to you. I mean, this person, you thought everything was great. What they forgot to tell you about is this other relationship. Some of you are the third party. You didn't realize it. Others of you, this is something here where a person pretended everything was great and there was all this hot energy of going somewhere, and all of a sudden it was like, zoop, they're out. You know, grass was greener on the other side to them. They were like, oh, that's emotionally fulfilling for me. It was a role that they could play, and it was something that was easy. It seemed easier to them. But now it's like regret over like not stating something. Oh my gosh. Missing the whole opportunity. Being honest with you. This person here got lost in fantasy. And some of you, this fantasy here was a distraction because they were in another, a committed relationship here. So they did not anticipate this to go any further than what it did, but it did. It did. All right. Let's see how they're stepping forward here or if they're stepping back using the dice. We have an 8. So this is about moving forward or towards you, even if it's just energetically. This person here is going through a breakup right now, Sagittarius, a breakup. I feel that the reason they are stepping here is this person's not very well, does not do well on their own. They're also feeling this energy of like, can we just be friends? I think this person here may just even do a reach out here to see if it's if it's possible, because you've gone quiet. You're not asking, you're not doing anything, but they're definitely feeling like, what else could be? Yeah, it is a weird looking 4 of Cups card. I agree. Let's see what this next move is. Welcome, Trudy. You snuck on in here. Listen. They're stepping forward, but I think it's like this, hey, how are you? I'm coming in. And then out of nowhere, they're like, whoa, whoa, don't attack me. So this person is afraid that you're going to be extremely defensive. They're hoping that you are still single, that you'll still want this. It's almost like this person pops out of thin air, like, hey, I'm here and I'm single and I'm ready. Ta-da. Well, is Sagittarius ready? No. Queen of Cups energy. Be prepared. I do feel like this person here, gosh, they think you're still an option, but there's something about not selecting you or being honest with you from the get-go. And this individual did absolutely get out of something. They did. So please keep that in mind. We have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, could be dealing with a water sign, but this person here isn't emotionally telling you all what's there. It doesn't feel like that. All right, the advice for you, but they are coming. They're coming with a seductive offer because this is how this person comes in. Hey, how you doing, boo? So that's how they're showing up. Okay. They're hoping to seduce you. Wake you up. Be the Prince Charming that wakes up Sleeping Beauty here. The Star. Yeah, because just as you have rested, healed, forgiven the situation for what it is, now we have Aquarius energy here. You've been through the worst, you're healing, and now this is all about forgiveness. And this is all about being vulnerable again and connecting with your emotions. But this is your energy. Oh, Spirit saying, do not forget your boundaries. Do not forget your worth. And also, this communication is that you want answers. And Spirit saying, do not forget what they did to you. You don't think this person's capable of repeating patterns again? Please look upon that. Okay. So just because their emotions come in here, physical or promises, they're empty promises here. They're just words. And Spirit's saying, you want more than just words. You want more than just being seduced. All right. The message here, Sagittarius, that they are hiding from you, and that's from their higher self. I don't want to keep running from something that actually feels meaningful to me. I want honesty without cages. I want to explore what this could be, not just talk about it anymore. So be wary. They're coming back. All right. That's what I got here for you, Sagittarius. If that's resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. We're going to get to it soon with that collective bonus. Did you guys all comment on your bonuses here? Because we have a giveaway to give, and I want to get this Harmonia giveaway out before we get into the collective readings. So another giveaway will be dropping. It will be dropping tomorrow at Harmonia Friends Club. How do you get into it? Well, once you become a member, the tickets are available, and there's a certain amount of tickets available, and it's a first grab, first come, first serve. So you grab the tickets, and some of you are on a top 20 list. Who make the list, and you get 2 entries. So you get to grab it so you can check out the top 20. Also, and once you become a Harmonia Friends Club member, you automatically are put into the ability here to get a free personal reading with a pre-recorded tarot story from me. All right. All right. Let's see who won this amazing, awesome basket that Corabelle Lane has put together for Harmonia Friends Club. And let's see it. Let's see who the winner is. Let me pull up the list. Let me pull out the cards. Here we go. And let's see who the winner is. Here we go. What lucky Harmonia Friends Club member won this amazing self-care basket. I mean, she really put so much together into that. The Hanged Man. Who selected the Hanged Man? Rachel Coda. Congratulations. Rachel's actually a local by me. So Corabelle, I will get you in contact with Rachel. Rachel's going to love this package. This girl needs that right now. So congratulations to Rachel. And we're going to move forward with that collective reading. We sure are. Let's get to the bonus collective. Yeah, anybody who knows Rachel, tag her, let her know. I'll get her in touch with Corabelle. She was one of our past winners almost 3 months ago. So she's definitely had a good year for Harmonia. All right, here we go. Let's see what signs. Isis, are you ready? So cool. Corbel, I'll get you guys, you ladies, in touch with one another so that you can. She did get the Halloween one. She did. You can't win back to back on Harmonia. You have to take a break, a 1 month break. This gives people another chance, but this is how quickly you can. You can absolutely be more than one time a winner. All right, let's see what zodiac signs are here. We're going to roll this a couple of times. Here we go. We have Taurus. Taurus is, oh, I just went a little slow. There we go. Sorry, a little bit of delay on my camera here. We have Scorpio. Scorpio is here. We have Leo. Leo in the house. Out here, Spirit. We have Pisces. We have Aries. Man, what is going on with my camera? It's just low. And we have Capricorn. So those are the zodiac signs that are here. If you have those in your chart, or if it's another individual that you're dealing with, just make sure you flip the story around. But don't forget, we also have one more bonus. So there's still a shot, guys. So we have Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Pisces, Aries, and Capricorn energy. So if that's in your chart, this reading may be for you. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it, shall we? Collective. Ooh, I was just going to say, how are you showing up? And we got the 9 of Cups. Well, dang. That's usually like really fulfillment, happiness energy. Okay. My camera move. I must have bumped it. There we go. Oh boy, the Hangman. So this person's in pause. You see this connection for what it is. You see this as wish fulfillment. All right, let's see what's going on between the two of you. Talking. Date. Well, dang. Is this person slow? It's like the tortoise and the hare. I feel this energy of you knowing what you want in a relationship and a connection. And there's something about you're over the dating phase. Maybe you're just friends. But I think you're over the whole talking business and wanting more. And it's like, hey, is this like, where are we going with this? Where this at? And there's this individual here who's like, let me think about it. I need to think about it. I need to see where I feel about this. All right. See how they feel about you. How do they feel about the collective here? Hierophant. That you want commitment, Taurus energy. This person here is afraid of a commitment. They just are. What are they hiding? What is this person hiding from you? Oh my God. They're very burdened. This is a person here who doesn't want the door closed. They are afraid they're not going to be able to handle it all. And at the same time, they want to entertain it. So they kind of come off as non-confrontational, happy how things are, quiet about it. This is a person here who would skirt around it. Yes, they certainly are. But here's the thing. they actually don't need a lot of time to think about how this connection makes them feel. They see it. They're just scared to commit to it because they feel that if they up level to it, then that rejection is going to come in. Another reading got something similar to this. So this is a person here who's actually afraid that once they commit, it's going to go sour. They're afraid it's going to go bad. And that's why they don't want to mess up something good, because it feels good to them how it is. They don't feel like they're ready, but at the same time, they have quite a clear picture that you would be the one. All right. Let's see what the dice have to say. Are they coming forward here, Spirit? Wow. Look at that. We're starting to get repetitive numbers. We got a 9. They are stepping forward. You are their person, but they have to change something about this dynamic. And it has to be more than just friendship. And it also is a connection here. And I kind of see it as you. There's something here that needs to change between the two of you. Elephant in the room. You're welcome, Mina. All right. Their next moves here for you, collective, in this up leveling. I mean, they know it. They know it. You know, there's the Lover's card here is about a choice, but this is also this person here who's like, don't go. You know, like, before you go, let me offer you something. Let me offer you something. And also, there's this competitive nature here of, I will fight for this. You know, this wasn't reversed. So it's not someone here who's afraid to fight for this. This is someone here who says, no, screw that. They may have a little bit of, I mean, I feel like this person gets a little bit jealous. There's this competitive nature here of like, no, I don't care what you say. And especially if you're entertaining another relationship, but you're standing ground. You know what you want. So it's like, no, if you say this is just friendship, then it's just friendship. I get to do whatever the hell I want because it's just friendship. So this person here is like, oh, hell's no, you're not dating that person, or hell no, I don't want that to happen. They're coming with a genuine offer for you. All right. But here's the thing. This person actually comes off as pretty darn quiet and romantic. So they can also over romanticize something and make it out more emotionally love bombing in a sense to showcase that they are more. But can they actually sustain it? And that's something here that you need to realize. This person likes to do things that are really over the top in a way of seducing. And this is something that is like, can they keep up with that though? You know, it's best to let the mask drop entirely, because I think that if this person would stop or take off the mask and the charades here, you would still like the person for who they are. You don't anticipate this person to be perfect. Nobody does. But there's just this thing of like, I want a genuine offer of emotion that is not so overly over the top like a Hallmark movie. All right. Advice here for you. Advice here for you with dealing with this temperance. Take your time with this connection. Patience. Again, this is about an individual being in alignment. Now we have Sagittarius energy. You may be dealing with the Saggy, but there's this energy here of taking the time and patience and going with the flow to see how this union comes or to be, because this person tends to overstate what they can be at one point. Okay. So you don't have to rush into commitment. You can date. Maybe this person's like, I want to date now. And you're like, okay, well, let's see how that goes. But I'm not going to promise you here that I'm going to marry you, or I'm going to promise to move in with you, or that I'm off the table. All right. This is you being able to see and peruse through that as well. Okay. Gallantly, you're being seen by another. Whether you like it or not, this person wants to step forward. All right, collective, what they want to say to you. I'm tired of almost. I don't want another connection that lives only in potential. I want clarity, presence, and honesty, but I know I need to show up as this. I do actually want to talk and communicate with you. All right. So that's what I got from my collective here. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, we got one more bonus coming up because we unlocked it. And thank you, Lonnie, Isis, and Tren for unlocking the last and final bonus for this afternoon. We have the unlock bonus coming up. We sure do. One more to go, guys. One more to go. We're doing good on timing too, and I haven't lost my voice yet. Nice. Apparently, I just needed a break, a little break. All right, we have one more bonus coming up here, guys. Let's see if your sign is coming up. 2 more shuffles. Before we jump into the last all signs collective reading, I do want to remind you guys I will be back here tomorrow evening for All Signs Love Faded Dice. Now, this is going to be for singles or connections or possibly both. That's right. We're going to let the dice roll and see if it's going to be a single reading or a specific person, or if it's a double, it's going to be double readings for that particular sign. So join in on the live fun tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's already set up, so make sure you guys set your notifications. We also have a new Harmonia giveaway coming up, and this will be released tomorrow inside the vault. Looking forward to having this one. This is called The Path of Illumination. It's January's giveaway. This is all about self-development, and I'm super excited about this one because I'm throwing in one of my new packages called the Mirror Reflections, which is a one-on-one hour virtual meetup with me on self-development and mirror work, because that is my specialty, is shadow work, inner child, and somatic healing. And also you will be getting a giveaway gift here of a 1-card tarot journal, an awesome journal that you pick a card each day. Perfect for this January energy. And then also this deck that we are using today, which is the Ethereal Tarot deck. There's always hidden surprises within these giveaways, so please keep that in mind. I put a lot of attention and energy in it. It's not just those particular items. It's an intuitive thing, but we're also giving away this deck, which is a beautiful deck as well. So make sure you guys check it out and look out for that post tomorrow. All right, here we go. Isis, you ready? Your energy's going towards that one. It's a nice giveaway. I like that one. All right, here we go. Let's see what zodiac signs are here. We're going to roll a couple more times. We have Virgo. Virgo is up. We also have Libra. Libra is here. We have Taurus. Taurus is here. We have Capricorn. Capricorn. 2 more rolls. Gemini. Gemini in the house. And we have one water sign here. We got Scorpio. Scorpio. So nice mix. Not too many dupes. Not for this one. Let's give Isis a second here so she can pull those signs together. So we have Virgo, Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini, and Scorpio energy. All right. Think of your person. We're going to get on to it. Spirit, how is my collective showing up in this connection? Oh, we got the devil. Dang. Capricorn energy. You're showing up as the devil? Well, you're definitely focused. Lustful energy. All right, let's see how this person is showing up. Oh, this King of Pentacles. Dang. Somebody here has a lot of either Earth in the chart or dealing with an Earth sign here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. He keeps showing up this afternoon. He just simply is. Well, dang. Let's see what's between the two of you. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking. So you're watching someone. Oh my God, this is a golden mirror. More, not just the mirror. You're reflecting back one another's wounds and images. But here's the thing. This is also a not enough wound. Because this is, I feel there's some rumination going in your energy. You think you're looking upon this relationship very negatively. Whereas this individual here, I do feel like they have obviously some pride here, but they feel like they're very controlling in a sense when it comes to their nature, even though they may come off as someone who's practical, reliant, and reliable, and very much a provider. All right, let's see how they feel about you. Now, let me tell you, spying, tarot is spying. So that's still the energy of watching. Okay. So we all do it. All right. The Ace of Swords is here. Now, this is a card here that doesn't go reverse, but this individual here knows you're anticipating communication from them. They know it. Oh, what they're hiding from you. What they're hiding from you is that they're being very strategic about how this relationship works. Now, some of you, the reason they're being strategic about this is because they are working in another relationship. You know, could be a third party here involved. But let me tell you, something's changed in that dynamic. All right. They've changed their mind. They change their minds. Hassie, look at here. So we're on the collective bonus. These are the signs that came up for rolling the dice. Go back if you need to listen to your other ones. So this is a connection here, collective, that, I mean, I got Scorpio energy now. This person is very manipulative, but at the same time has an expectation of you opening up communication. And they want to, the reason they're coming up here is that they've changed. They've changed their mind, or they've changed their mind because they're out of something. All right, let's see what the dice have to say. What does the dice have to say here for my collective? Are they moving forward? Are they moving backwards here? So they are moving forward slowly. All right. They're going through a massive change, breakup, lifestyle. They may even say to you, I've changed, collective. But this is about opening the doorway of communication. I think you look at this person very negatively, kind of in this like lustful energy of like, how could they do this? Or like, seriously, like there's just this obsessive energy around this individual, constantly checking in or checking on them or feeling their energy around you. And it's like, why are they still in my head? Why am I still ruminating about it? But there's a not enough wound here as well, you know, that is being shadowed back. And this person does mirror that too. And I do feel with this 6 is them wanting to have some open communication with you. So let's see what the next moves are, but let's, we always go a little bit extra on the bonus. So we're going to see what this communication's about first before we look at the next move. Hermit. So this person has created a massive amount of space, but also doesn't see you in another connection. They probably can't see much of you. I feel like there's a massive distance between the two of you. Virgo energy is now coming in place. This 3 of Pentacles energy of them being in another relationship or entertaining something else. They're out of options. This is a person here who's coming back around. This is a person here who's like, oh, maybe I should have selected the collective here. Why did I not entertain that? So this person here also has some codependency issues, I feel. Let's see what the death is about. Oh my God, divine timing. They also feel a little bit cursed. This is an individual here who feels like they got what they deserved, the way that they left something unhandled. This is a person here who is definitely hoping for a second shot, a chance with you. Do I got a chance? Let's see what their next move is here for my collective. Next move here for you. Justice. Wanting realignment, wanting to revisit this, wanting this commitment to work out. Now can we talk? I'm ready. This person's stating to you, I'm ready now. I'm ready to be committed to this. Yeah. I had to go through a massive change. I had to go through a massive wake up here. Now we have Sagittarius energy. This person is literally leaving another relationship and then turning back around and wanting to be committed to you because they're, and I don't want to be mean about it, but they're out of options. So it's kind of like, well, let me just go back because I remember an old version of my collective who was obsessed with me, who loved me and wanted me so bad to work this out. Maybe they're back, will come back around. The thing is that I don't think this person realizes that you've changed, but we're going to look at that. We're going to look at that. The advice here for you. Oh, I knew. I said the Queen of Swords is going to come out. You're going to give it to this person. You're going to let them have it. You are going to let it have it. You actually, this is not always closure for everybody. You've created closure already. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. But it's also like, are you kidding me? I think you're going to have a lot of discernment and spirit saying, hey, you don't have to rip them a new one in this sense. Actually, the little you say, the better, for you, because, oh God, we got the same cards before. This was another reading. It is. And I feel like the sword here goes right in the middle of that, right? It's like the karmic tie is severed. And spirit saying that you don't need to keep wondering, and some of you are like, I knew that they were going to be coming back. Well, it's not going to happen on exactly your timing. The Wheel of Fortune here is when you let go of the need or desire, when you feel good enough. But also it happened here to teach you discernment, to have proper boundaries. All right, what this person is coming in to say to you. I don't want to be guarded anymore. I want something that feels alive, emotionally grown, and I'm ready. I'm choosing myself without villainizing you. Wow. Some connections are lessons, not lifetimes. So just keep that in mind with this individual. All right, guys, that's what I have for the readings this afternoon. Happy New Year for all of those of you who sticked on by for this area. Don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends Club, my membership area. So easy to go to. Just go to harmoniafriends.com. We have giveaways over there. There's an endless vault of readings. There's more than just that meets the eye here over at Harmonia. So would love to see you there. And don't forget, I will be back here tomorrow evening for another edition of All Signs Live with the Fated Dice. We're going to let the dice roll to see if it's for singles and connections. You guys take care. Have a good day.